man, I'm back, man. It's your man, Big Tiger, man, back in the building. So look, this is how we gonna do this thing now. I'm in the dark right now. Y'all can just see this pretty face, this beautiful, handsome, magnificent face right here. Uh, but once I start getting the likes, once I get 10 likes, we gonna light up the tiger, and then we gonna go from there. But look, y'all, I got on late tonight, man. I had my little list of things I was gonna talk about, and I couldn't find it. I've been scruffing around trying to find this job. I almost just said forget it. But I'm here to talk about a few things. A few things that's concerning. A few things that's concerning. And I think we all need to kind of think about this and really take a good look and see is this really going to affect Colorado's recruiting. I'm listening to what a little birdie told me. I'm listening to what's going on. What's going on, Edward Smith? Edwin. Man, look. So I'm just gonna get to it, y'all. So a lot of people, when Coach Prime, he went on the show with RG3, and RG3 kept saying, go pros, go coach the pros, go coach, be the head coach for the Dallas Cowboys. And Coach Brown was like, no. He said no. But then he came back and he hinted, if both my boys on the same team, then I might consider it. So you said no, but you jokingly saying, but if y'all get both of my boys, I'll come coach, right? So you can take that with a grain of salt, like, he's just playing. But what if a team get both of his boys? Then what? All right? So, and the other thing, when people were saying, was he gonna stay? How long? Like right now, what's going on? Everybody's saying after Shador leave, he might leave and go get another job, right? He never says no. I'm here. I'm gonna be here. If y'all know how Coach Prime, he don't hold his tongue. Like if Colorado take care of me, if we win, we do what we supposed to do. Colorado do what they supposed to do. I'm here. He never says that right there. He's just like, I'm here. My mama here, my family here, I'm here. He don't say I'm here for the long haul. So I think y'all, because I'm looking at the recruits. I think right now we got 6 guys out of high school. And if Omar White signs, that'll be 7 guys out of high school. Look, we got 29 people in the room. Once I get up to 10 likes, I will put some light on the tiger back there. Y'all see the tiger back in the back hide. He hide, he bashful. Y'all gotta light him up now. Y'all got to light him up. So we only got technically 7 guys out of high school. And I want to say, don't quote me on this. I want to say we got like 22 guys out the portal. I want to say like 22 guys out the portal. Because I know we was pushing like 30 guys, right? And then we got 2 walk-on guys that came on last. And I think that the 2 walk-on guys we got, they like high-end walk-ons. Cash and Goldberg. Some high-end walk-ons, right? So I'm like, okay, is Prime getting a lot of these guys that's got 1-2 years left in case he leave? But even if you get a lot of high school guys, if you go to another college, they can transfer with you. You said negative. He shut that down. He shut what down? He shut down going to Dallas. I said that. He shut that down. But he also said, if a team get both of my boys, now he's also said that too. Miss me, that's different. What's going on? Let me see what y'all saying. So tonight, y'all really the stars of the show tonight. I'm gonna communicate with y'all big time tonight. We're gonna do a lot of interacting tonight. Uh, we need 3 more likes. 3 more likes to light the tiger up. He said 6 months ago on a broadcast. He made it clear that he's not going anywhere, right? He said, I'm here. I'm here. And he talked, okay, he talked about the baseball. He wanted a baseball team to come to Colorado, right? And his shoes are called something like the Diamond or something. So I understand why he want the baseball team to be there, because his shoes are like a football and a baseball shoe. So if you get a whole baseball team there, now you can market your shoes to baseball players, football players, better marketing. So that's long-term kind of stuff right there. That's long-term stuff. But when people are saying things like he might leave after Shador, he don't just put that fire out. It's almost like you got to pull teeth for him to put that fire out. Like how he was saying, we coming, we here. He's not saying, I'm going to be here. Y'all 5 stars, I ain't going nowhere. Y'all need to come on now so we can start building this house. Come on. So I think a lot of guys are afraid to come because the guy, the big lineman, the number 1 lineman, the Senators guy, and Juju. So I had both of them on the post, right? The quarterback and the lineman, both of their camps said something about, we don't know if he's going to be there. Juju's going out there just so he can get some more hype because we don't think Coach Prime is going to be there. That's what the dad said. Now, the dad is a mover and a shaker. He got this quarterback all kind of NIL deals. He helped the NIL deals come to Georgia, right? Because they're about to move him to L.A. or somewhere, but he stayed in Georgia because they got something switched around, whatever. So now his son can stay in Georgia and still get his NIL deals and all this kind of stuff, right? How many likes we got? I went back down to 1 like. Is that 11 or is that 1? I don't know. I can't tell, y'all. I can't tell. But so the daddy was saying, this is what the daddy's saying, the quarterback, Lewis. He was Julian Lewis. He was like, we don't think he's gonna be there, but he's gonna go out there so he's gonna get this publicity. Everybody touched Colorado. It was already like 5, 6, 7 videos of probably more than that, maybe 10 videos with him about visiting Colorado, setting up a visit to come to Colorado. He haven't even touched campus yet. I think he's supposed to come on the 26th. So once he come on the 26th, it's gonna be another 20 more videos about him. So this dude, by him coming to Colorado, he's finna get a lot of pub, right? This helps him when it comes to his followers on Instagram, all this stuff. It helps him get more NIL deals. But what I heard, Buddy already done cashed in over like 85,000 his 10th grade year in high school. Got a new truck and cash, 85. So just think about next year. He probably gonna do over 6 figures. He probably do maybe doing like over $250,000 next year in high school. So they're marketing their son, but the dad said, we don't think Coach Prime gonna be there after Shador league. Let's see. Now the reason why I don't get no merch, I just got my PO box set up. My PO box just got set up, and it's coming. It's gonna start rolling in here, man. It's gonna start rolling in here. The people that really love me, they gonna show love. But no, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. What I'm saying, if people in Coach Prime camp listen to what I'm saying, and if he know he gonna stay, he should really stand on it. If he stand on it, now it ain't no more speculation no more. It ain't no more 1 foot in, hot potato. We ain't none of that. Everybody know, okay, he here to stay. This is what we doing. I can put my name in the hat now because I know he ain't going nowhere. So a lot of kids are afraid of that. Now I can feel the pull. If Harbaugh leaves and go to the NFL, woo-hoo, because Harbaugh was building something in Michigan. And like Ohio State coach, they ain't real confident in him right now. The guy that left Arizona and went to Washington, I don't think Washington gonna do great because he got to kind of put his own step in that program. So them guys still talking about leaving, coming to Alabama with their old coach. The only school right now that's gonna really dominate football is Georgia. I think Ole Miss coming, and I think Florida State. Florida State doing something funky, y'all. I thought Florida State, when they got hit with them sanctions, I thought they were gonna slow down a little bit. Florida State came back harder. Florida State came back. I don't know how many likes I got, y'all. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and light the tiger up because I see 1 like up here. I see 1 like. I know I got to have more likes than that. We was already at 11. So, boom, we're gonna light it up. We're gonna light the tiger up, y'all. We're gonna light it up. I thought we were gonna light it up. There we go. There we go. We got 2 more levels now. We got 2 more levels of the light up. Yeah, I gotta keep hitting the like button. I don't know what's up with my like button. I'm only seeing 1 like right now in the corner. Now I see 2 likes in the corner. Oh, y'all done took y'all likes away from me, y'all. What's going on? Let me see. Hey, you said people gonna say it no matter what, but if he's saying it on the videos, I ain't going nowhere. I'm here. Like if he starts saying that, now nobody can keep saying it. But if he's shying away from it, not addressing it, then people gonna keep saying it. Yeah, Florida spending some money. Florida and Florida State and Florida Gators, both of them spending money. Ole Miss spending money. Texas A&M. Texas A&M, they act like they ain't spending money, but you heard what a lot of them players said from Texas A&M. They weren't really getting their money. And that's another thing. A lot of parents, y'all got to make sure y'all read this fine print. The print get real small at the bottom. And from what I'm hearing, they stealing some of these kids' likeness. And they ain't paying them all their money. So if like Caleb Williams, if Caleb Williams end up signing the wrong deal, they can have his rights. Like I forgot what superstar was saying that. Like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan don't have his rights no more. Nike got him. I think Mike Tyson was saying that, and somebody else was saying that. Like if you sign the wrong deal, so it's best for these parents to get with some people that do these NIL deals and come up with your own contract. Like it's not all the cost. All right, y'all gotta look at this. We always think these companies are the alpha and the omega, right? And like they got the product. But right now, we're the product when it comes to your players. The player is the product. The player can sell anything. He's the reason why people are paying attention to their product. So he's the big headliner or she's the big headliner. And now they putting their product next to him or her. So we got some wiggle room if we get in front of it and make our own contracts and make our own deals. And now it's like that's why a lot of people didn't like to deal with LeVar Ball because LeVar Ball was trying to have his own shoe company, and he wasn't just sitting back just taking whatever they gave. Okay, you see 21 likes, so I just see a 2 on my end. So I guess I can't see the back number for whatever reason. So I can see the front number, I can't see the back number. Okay. All right. Now, another thing Coach Prime said in that meeting with RG3, he was like, they had to get the coaching situation right. Like the vibe when everybody in jail with each other. And I saw that, y'all. I saw that early in the year when I seen my man, the offense coordinator, I could just tell his demeanor when they was in the war room and they was signing on signing day, February the 2nd, I think, or the 14th, whenever signing day is. They was doing I'm talking about the 14th, that's Valentine's Day. I think it's the 2nd of February. But when they was signing their players, they were playing that music and everything. Coach Pryor and they were dancing, he was having fun. But a lot of other coaches, they was acting like they were having fun, but they weren't really feeling that. Like they want to be focused, locked in. I mean, you can have maybe some elevator music in the background, but you don't need to have no big time rap music. They don't want all that. They used to a quiet environment. Coach Prime had too much going on. So for some coaches, so I think that's why they're trying to find guys that they can deal with that environment. Some guys don't care nothing about no Snoop Dogg and Rick Ross them coming up there. That's a distraction to some coaches. But some coaches they'll embrace that. Like what's my man, my coach for the Steelers? He don't have all them people on this sideline. Thomas. He don't have all that. Like Thompson, and I think Thompson cool, but I don't think he can move around like that, like how Coach Prime can. But when Coach Prime was at the Falcons, Jerry Glanville, he invited all that. I remember him and Holyfield and everybody on the sideline. Um, NASCAR drivers, everybody. So when I see the NASCAR drivers on the sideline, I knew it was Jerry Glanville inviting them people too. Cause Dion, he wasn't rocking with no NASCAR drivers. So certain kind of coaches, they like Buddy Ryan. When somebody threw that out, they was like Buddy Ryan. They might get him to be the defensive coordinator. When they said that, I was like, not Buddy Ryan, Rex Ryan. I think it's Rex Ryan. I was like, okay, Rex he got the little wild side to him too. He can rock with Coach Prime. He got that spirit where he don't meet a stranger. He like a celebrity coach. But I'm still mad we don't got a DC yet. I'm still mad about that. Hold on, let me get y'all comments. I'm not recruiting for Syracuse, man. I'm just giving y'all the real. Just like with Syracuse. I told Syracuse this week and I told Colorado this week. I said both of Syracuse and Colorado dropping in recruiting. They dropping. Syracuse, they gonna feel it the most because Florida State, Louisville, and NC State, all them doing real good in the portal and like in their regular recruitment. So they starting to really get some good talent. Now, what I will say about Colorado, because Colorado was #1 in the portal. Now we down to #6 now, right? So it ain't like I'm just throwing out hate. I'm telling y'all what I see. But this is the thing about what I see. I feel like the pieces that we got out the portal, the pieces that we got coming out of high school, the pieces that we got out of high school last year that's gonna get unleashed this year, I feel like we got more talent on our roster than what people think. I think we got some high level guys that people don't really know about that's gonna really make some noise next year. The wide receivers that we brought in, I started getting nervous after a while. We was bringing in so many wide receivers. I was like, damn, some of the new dudes that's coming in might not even get a chance to play. And that's what I don't want to happen. I don't want to see like what's happening at Alabama and Georgia where you got like 15 and 20 guys leaving your program. I like what Coach Prime doing where he getting guys out the portal because now you kind of can tell, you should be able to tell if they can produce, right? Like the two wide receivers that I'm really high on. My man Shepard from Vanderbilt, like he can produce. We know he can produce. He produced in the SEC. And my other guy, hey, what's his name? Jalen. I can't think. Wiser, something. I can't think, man. But the wide receiver from the South Florida team, he had over 100 catches, man. He's gonna produce. So Jimmy Horn gonna produce. I believe that tight end, he had 5 touchdowns last year. He's gonna produce. He was in the ACC, so we brought in some guys that's gonna produce. What I'm afraid of, are we bringing in too many guys where we gonna start getting guys that's already on the squad that was kind of waiting on their turn. Now they feel like, dang, I might not never play, and they start transferring out. Because I want to see Miller ball. I want to see Mr. Freeze ball. It's some guys I want to see get it. So I started getting a little nervous. And then we got the four-star athletes that came in. She's like, now I don't even know where they're gonna go right now. Are they just gonna get red shirted? Are they gonna be on defense? Are they gonna be on offense? Like our running backs, we jammed up. We looking good across the board. Only thing I think we need one more tight end just for your backup. Need a backup tight end. I wish we could get him out of high school, so we don't got to worry about him transferring out, or get a guy with like 3 years left on him, so we don't got to worry about him transferring out. If you get two guys that only got 1 year or 2 years, they might leave. They might leave. So I feel like we good, even our linebacker situation. And that's one thing I want y'all to understand too. With the linebacker situation, y'all look at all the teams in the playoffs. I know you got to have a quarterback. You got to have a quarterback. You got to have a O-line and D-line. That's a given. You got to have that, right? But one thing that's overlooked a lot, your linebackers. Linebackers affect every level of the game. And you go look at Baltimore. I know everybody talking about Lamar. Lamar's a great quarterback. He do his thing. But you look at that number 6 and that number 0 for Baltimore. Watch how they show up. Go look at them two boys for San Fran. Watch how they show up. When you have linebackers that can ball, it changed the whole area. You can't run the ball. It's hard to throw the ball. You can sit them on blitzes. They can cause pressure. They can get up on the passing lanes. They can bump wide receivers. They do a lot of stuff. Linebackers do a lot of stuff. They can spot a quarterback. It's a lot of stuff a linebacker can do if he can move and he can run. And the linebackers that we brought in this year, I feel like they can move and they can run. I feel like they're versatile. They can rush the passer, they can stop the run, and they can cover. So, and I thought Bentley was gone, but I see he got another year. He did real good with his bench press. I think he got like 29 reps, maybe 30 reps. And yeah, that's good. I think I got like 17 reps. 17 reps when I like on a regular day, I done did like 22, 23. I think that was my most I ever done. But when we was going through when the scouts and stuff was there, and you doing all that, you running your 40 and you doing this, it kind of drain you. It drain your energy or whatever. But I got 17, and I remember saying to myself, I'm like, man, I do 17. I do this in my sleep. But I got hung when them scouts was there. I don't know if I got nervous or what, but I got hung on 17. But so for Billy to do 29, that's strong. That's like elite offensive lineman strong. But what I'm worried about with Bentley is I ain't worried about his strength. I'm worried about him reading the guards, reading his keys. Bentley gets stuck watching the quarterback in the backfield, and he can't feel those guards. And when them guards pull, your assignment changes. So you got to know how to fit. And that's what Bentley kept messing up on last year. Bentley is great on rushing off the end when they send him from the stand-up position and he wrap around. He great on that. He great when it's coming straight downhill at him. Even getting into his pass drops, he good. And zone. But when he get into man, he kind of struggle. And when they start pulling them guards, he kind of struggle. So I want Billy to do his thing next year. But I was looking forward to see my man. I think his name was London, the dude from Florida State that got it left and went back to Florida State. His run stopping ability was crazy. How fast he got off his blocks and stuff. That was crazy. And I wanted other linebackers to see that. Because sometimes once you see somebody else do it, you can do it. And I wanted other linebackers to see that. Like his shed tackle was crazy. Let me see what y'all talking about. Mm, I know it's time to compete, but what I'm saying is like Alabama and Georgia. Hold on. Alabama, Georgia, a lot of these schools, Ohio, they have so many good dudes on their roster, man. They got so many good dudes on their roster, and they keep bringing in more dudes, more dudes. It's like at some point you being greedy now, man. You just being greedy. Like you stashing these kids on your roster, and you know they ain't gonna get a chance to play. I don't like that. Like bring in guys that you know gonna get a chance to play. You confident, and you don't got to have 99 dudes on your team. You can have a solid 80 dudes on your team. Solid whatever the like Nick Saban had way more people on his roster than what he's supposed to have on his roster. That was like quality players. And that's why he was winning so much back in the day. Once this Porter stuff opened up, y'all see Alabama been struggling because some dudes are realizing, okay, we don't came to Alabama thinking we are gonna get a chance to play, and I'm not gonna get to play here. I'm kind of losing the middle linebacker that left Alabama this year. I did a video about it, the most feared linebacker. This dude been playing special teams and spotting here and there in Alabama. He could have went somewhere like TCU and probably would have been starting all this time. He could have went to like Texas Tech Raiders. He could have went to Central Florida, somewhere like that, Kansas, and would have been starting this whole time. So that's the that's what I don't want that to happen at Colorado. I don't want us to have so many good corners where we got two or three dudes that might could make it to the league, but they so far on the depth chart, down depth chart, we never get to see them. Um, I just feel like if you pick the right guys, everybody will be happy, and you don't have to worry about a lot of people transferring out. So far, we haven't seen a lot of everywhere Coach Prime been there. I haven't seen a lot of guys transfer out unless it's some kind of problem where they ain't disciplined and they just kind of do it. They want to do it their way. Most guys stick it out with Coach Prime because he's fair. Yeah, I believe Colorado gonna be real good this year. I believe Colorado gonna blow some people out this year. I do believe it. But we all know Colorado is everybody's Super Bowl. I don't understand it. I don't understand how we everybody's Super Bowl. I The reason why I think we everybody's Super Bowl because a lot of these teams that they looking at us and they like, we actually got more talent than them. But they get all this hype and they kind of mad, so they want to shut us up. But they also know if we ball against Colorado, like T Mac, when T Mac balled against Colorado, now we know him. The wide receiver, I don't know his name, but I know he's from Georgia. The dude from Stanford. A lot of people know him now because he balled against Colorado. So if you come out here and ball against Colorado, you got 7 million people watching you. You instantly a star if you ball against Colorado. Let me get back in these comments. Yeah, he do want NFL ready players. Uh, oh yeah, oh yeah. Wester is better than my man that went back to Florida State. He better than him. He can pass. He he's not as good of a run stopper, but he right there at it. I mean, he right there at it. Um, but when it comes to passing, man, pass coverage, Webster way better. Yeah, you want to have depth on your team, but you want to have it spread out. what I mean by this is you want to have seniors, you want to have maybe like a sophomore and a freshman, or two freshmen, two sophomores and a junior. Like you don't want to have three seniors at the same spot, same position, or two seniors and one junior, and now you got a freshman. Cause them seniors and juniors, they start looking, they looking like, man, shoot, I might not get to play, and some guys might leave after spring. Some guys might leave, yeah, after spring, because if they realize they ain't getting reps at spring, and they only got 2 more years left, they probably gonna leave. So I want it to be kind of spread out a little bit. And I know Coach Prime just got there, so it's hard for him to have it spread out because he's just trying to get whatever he can get. But if guys feel like they're gonna be sitting on the bench and they feel like they got NFL talent, man, they gonna leave. That's all I'm saying, y'all. And I don't want that to happen. Because when I do videos on some of these guys, you see their potential. And then you see another guy, like when they brought in the guy from NC State, I was like, dang, dude, about 6'2", 6'3", he run like a 4'3". I'm like, okay, that's nice. Him and Jimmy, that's nice. Then they start bringing in all the other wide receivers. I don't even know if he's gonna play now. I don't even know if he's gonna play. Fran, leave Trevor Woods alone, man. Trevor Woods led the team in interception last year. I've seen some of them videos when they working out, and they do have a real good competitive spirit, and they got a spirit where they kind of like trying to push each other. That's good. But like last year when they was working out, DJ Promo, he was hyped. He was like, man, you see how much weight them boy lifting this. And I'm just like, I know a lot of dudes that can lift weights good, but when they go in that field, they can't really turn it on like that. It don't transfer to the field. I know some guys that don't even like going to the weight room, but on the field they're a monster. Oh, let me get the Tiger a little more light to the Tiger. Y'all doing real good with the likes. So I don't know. Like I'm watching the weight room stuff and it's good. I like it, but I want to see y'all the spring game. I want to see the spring practices. I want to see now. Now you're gonna better tell what DBs can cover now. Now you're gonna be able to see what wide receivers can get open now. Because I feel like we upgraded in wide receiver in our wide receiver room. We got more depth and more explosion and everything this year. Way is I tell it like I think we got one of the best receiving corps in the country. Honestly, I think we can compete with the USC's uh the Georgias. Cause Georgia and Alabama, they got a bunch of dudes that transfer out of there every year. A bunch of guys that go to Georgia and Alabama don't even ever really play, and they were 4 and 5 stars coming out of high school. So, but I feel like we got that Ohio State, USC kind of talent and wide receiver there. Like you right, Georgia stacked. Georgia stacked their wide receiver, and Georgia and Alabama stacked the wide receiver. But which one of them going to the league? How many of them going to the league? Well, you got Bowers, the tight end that might be a first round pick, but who else? So, and one of the one of my I don't want to call it sub. One of my subs said something about how much talent Nick Saban has on his team. And I made a video about this last year, y'all. I don't know. I can't. I'll try to find a video. I gave up, but it was a video I had Dabo Swinney on the front, And I was talking about how Clemson and all that was about to fall. I felt like Alabama was going to fall. And I was saying like how much talent they have coming through their program. Yeah, they got a lot of dudes going into the league, but you're getting the best of the best. When you get in the top 5 recruiting class, you're supposed to have a bunch of dudes in the league. Like these dudes are already better than everybody else coming in. It ain't like you really did a lot of developing with these guys. So I feel like Coach Saban and Dabo, they kind of dropped the ball on some of these dudes. They had the best dudes in the country, and they was hitting and missing with some of these guys. I feel like either they was evaluating wrong or they had them in the wrong kind of system, or you had too many guys on your team and you didn't ever let guys get enough reps so they can show or they can get comfortable. Like when you playing on the defense or on offense, whatever, especially on defense, it's kind of like if you a shooter in basketball. When you get the green light to shoot, your confidence goes up. So if you miss a shot, you don't go into a shell. On defense, when your coach believes in you, you can take chances on trying to get picks. You can take chances on hard hits and all this kind of stuff. You can take chances on like sometimes when you it's like if a play is going outside, a lot of times your defense coordinator he wants you to go over top of the watch or over top of all the people and try to contain it. But if you fast enough, you can go up under those linemen and run the running back down or the quarterback down from the backside if you fast enough. Some coaches are if they see you can make that play, they'll let you try it. And if you miss it, they'll be like, you almost had it, you'll get them next time. But some coaches that go crazy and be like, oh, get his ass out of there. Get his ass out of there. That ain't how we do it on my defense. So some guys they wanna be able to get comfortable and feel like they can take a chance here and there and don't gotta worry about getting snatched out. When you play on a team with so much depth and they constantly talking about next man up, some guys get a little nervous and they are afraid to make a play. Like Champ Bailey, he told my homeboy this right here. My homeboys at camp, they was at the Washington Redskin camp. And my homeboy, he was doing good. Like nobody wasn't catching the ball over him, but he was getting like breakups, but he wasn't getting no interceptions. And Champ was like, "Hey man, if you really want the coaches to notice you, man, you got to do this, play off him a little bit, bait the quarterback, and once you throw it, you go pick the ball off." And my homeboy was like, "Man, Champ, like, now I'm good, but I don't have your kind of talent. If I bait this quarterback, I might can't recover fast enough. They might score on me. I might get cut. I can't take them chances you can take. You was a first round pick. You can take them chances. I'm here on a free agency deal. I can't afford to mess up and then they have a pink slip in my locker the next time I come back. So and that's all the when you get a lot of depth, it does help you because it help you on your special teams, all this stuff. But like right now in our running back room, it's people want to say, yeah, we're a team and we're a unit. Yeah, that's true. But when you're trying to make it to the league and he's trying to make it to the league, and you got a freshman that's coming in here bigger than both of y'all, and you got another little sophomore that's faster than both of y'all, and they know like, look, we Savion and McCaskill, this 4 years for them in college, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be both of their 4th year. Because McCaskill played his first year. He sat out the year before last, trying to reheal. Then last year he was on the roster, but he didn't play that much. So this is his 4th year, like 4th year in college. Maybe not 4th year on the field, but 4th year in college. Savion, this is his 3rd school he been at, and I think this is his 4th year, maybe 5th year in college. So these guys know, like, look, it's nut cutting time. If I don't get so many carries, so many touches a game, I can't show the scouts that I belong on the next level. And that's whatever level that is. That's the XFL or the NFL or Canadian League or wherever they trying to go. but they know they need so many touches. So sometimes these dudes start getting frustrated, and you want to be mad at your coaches, you want to be mad at you, but it's like the dude that's in the room with you, he's the one that's taking your snaps. You know what I'm saying? Like, so instead of me helping him, say, hey man, on this play right here, you stepping too wide. You got to step closer because now you can pick up this backer or you can pick up that defense end. Like they stop helping each other. Like I ain't gonna help him be better because now he can do everything I do, but I don't got his speed or I don't have his strength. I don't have his size. I don't have his elusiveness. So I'm not gonna help him be better because it's gonna be harder for me to get on the field. That's how guys start thinking when they know this is my last shot. My last shot, man, I need to be on the field. Hey, yeah, hey, that freshman running back, boy, he big. I call it little Popeye. That's Georgia power, y'all. Hey, Welch coming in here ready to get to it, y'all. Welch is not playing. Uh, and DJ Promo, he been pumping him. Now, I went to school there, the same Baldwin County. I went to school there. I went to a JUCO there called GMC, Georgia Military College. And so when they said they had somebody from Baldwin County, I went and looked it up just to see where they're getting a guy from GMC from my old JUCO. But this guy came out of high school, so I was like, okay. Now I don't know about the competition there. When we was there, it was like GMC. There was like a 1A, 2A school. I think there was 1A school, so the competition wasn't fierce. But Baldwin High School, I don't know what high school he went to. Baldwin, they play. I know they play good basketball. I don't know about football in that area. I mean, he a Georgia boy, so they got to compete. But I don't know about his region. Uh, Hold on, let me see what you're talking about, William. What if they leave? It only means good enough. Uh, I mean, you're right. Everybody gonna put their best foot forward, but some guys were starting at their old team. Like the guy from Vanderbilt, right? He could have stayed at Vanderbilt for one more year, and he would have put up some stupid numbers. And just come out of SEC. If you the number one receiver come out of SEC, he was already the second leading wide receiver in the SEC this year. If next year, if he'd have stayed at Vanderbilt and was the first leading catches, touchdowns, all that kind of stuff, he automatically just punched his ticket to go to the league, right? But by him coming to Colorado and baby T.O. here, and we got them 4-star athletes here, and we got Jimmy here, and we got this tight end that got to eat, and we got like what if Miller have what if Miller go out there and ball this year? Like Miller knows everybody. Miller is comfortable. What if the dude from NC State end up like burning two or three of our DBs at the first week of practice, and they like, oh, we got to play this guy. So now, what if my man don't get his reps? So that's my only thing. Like I want Prime to help all these dudes make it to the league. The ones that got talent, help them make it to the league because that's gonna help us get more recruits in. If he get 4 or 5 dudes like next year, if he get 5 dudes to get drafted next year, Shadur, Shallow, Travis, if he get Shepard, McCaskill, and like 2 of the linemen, if we get like 7 dudes going to draft next year, you know how many 4 and 5 star dudes gonna start want to come to Colorado? It'll open everything up. Uh, what's up, Johnny? Appreciate you. Yeah, you're right. I think our DBs need improvement, but I think we better than what we were last year. I think last year I thought we were gonna be real good, but it was kind of hard too because our D line couldn't really get no pressure on nobody. But like our DBs was struggling a lot. Like we weren't dominating at DB. Travis was the only one, and Shiloh was the only. Well, them two kind of really they 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 would win they matchup the majority of the time. Sometimes Travis gave us some plays. Sometimes Shiloh gave us some plays. And our other corners, man, them boys just hit or miss. Our other safeties, they was getting hurt in and out. We was rotating like it was like musical chairs. It was hard to kind of say, okay, I know I can count on this guy last year. This year, I feel like Camardi gonna be better. I keep calling that man Camardi. Kamani gonna be better. McLean, I feel like he's gonna be better. He's working out. He's gonna have more confidence. Uh, I think Travis gonna do what Travis does. And see that with Travis, like, do we even have room for Travis to play wide receiver this year? With all these wide receivers we brought in, do we have honestly in the chat? Do y'all put a one in the chat if y'all feel like Travis gotta play wide receiver? Put a 0 in the chat if y'all feel like Travis, for us to win, Travis does not have to play wide receiver. Because we know Travis can play wide receiver. We know that. We know he is a game breaker at wide receiver. We know that. But I think we got like 3 game breakers that came in this year right now. I think we got 3. I really think we got 4 that can blow the doors off of defense. I think we got like 4 dudes. So do we save Travis? Because think about it now. Travis was injured coming in here with his ankle. So he didn't play all the games at JSU. Last year, he was injured twice, I think. Was it twice or once? I know he had a little. Well, he got hit. He got hit. Yeah, he got hit in the end zone and he was hurt. He kept playing, but he was hurt. Right? They were trying to carry him off the field, and he was like, "Nah, I got it." And then when he went up over those 2 guys and he came down awkwardly on his leg, he got hurt. The dude hit him on the sideline. He got hurt. So the 3 times he got hurt, he was at wide receiver. The 3 times he got hurt, he was at wide receiver. Understand what I'm saying? The 3 times he got hurt, he was playing wide receiver. So do we really need Travis at wide receiver if we just brought in all these dudes? I don't know about that 5-star QB. I don't know if he visited yet. No. He visited on the 26th. And he did reclassify. I saw that today. He did reclassify. Brian, you tripping. Yeah, I see y'all like me, man. I feel like Travis don't have to play that. He don't have to play. Yeah, see, all y'all like me. I rock with y'all because of that, man. Not because y'all disagree with me, because he getting hurt on offense, and I don't think we need him on offense this year. Yeah, I think he'll still get reps. Now I feel like if it's like a 3rd and 8, something like that, or if it's a crucial situation right before half, something like that, put him in. Yeah, let go. If we gotta have a score, put him in. But just him doing 100 plays on offense and defense, no, we don't need that. We do not need that. I got over 30. I got over 30 likes. We can hit the. We gonna light the tiger all the way up. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Yeah, special plays and package. That's it. He only need to play in like special moments. We got enough guys that we can light the city on fire with right now with what we got. So, And two guys that I want to see more of. I want to see more video. I've been trying to do videos with them, but it's just hard for me to find video of my that tight end. Like it's hard. Like I'm gonna have to go watch some of those Cincinnati games and try to check them out. But and that quarterback that came from Vanderbilt. Like I seen some of his high school stuff. I seen that one game against Ole Miss when he played at Vanderbilt. He looked good, man. I feel like his quarterback. He should have went to UCLA and played with Chip Kelly. If he went to UCLA, because Chip Kelly like to throw and run. He can run the ball, man. He can really run the ball, but their coach was trying to make him run too much. He got real good touch on his balls too. So I hope this year he just really like shadow Shador and just work on his accuracy, work on his ball placement, learning the offense, and work out with these the number twos and the number three wide receivers. And I hope they really attack. I mean, I hope they really attack the defense at practice. I hope they push the defense really hard and we can get some good footage. Cause last year our DBs was looking real good at practice, but we didn't have the depth at wide receiver. So sometimes they're going against a bunch of walk-ons. And I don't know how good those quarterbacks are. Like, can they really like push the ball? Can they really zip it in there real tight and make the defense have to work hard? So hopefully, big boy. And I want to see what the guy from Wade from Kentucky gonna do. Like I've been watching him a little bit. To me, he seems like he's more of a runner than a passer, but I don't have a lot of footage on these guys. So we'll find out in the springtime what we got. Uh I want to see Jimmy have a big year, but I think Jimmy gonna have a big year. Let me say this right, because our offensive line should be better, so Shadur should have more time. To me, Jimmy is a guy that he can hurt you when he catch the ball like 12 yards down the field and more. I think he's more of a deep threat kind of guy. I think my man is coming from South Florida, not South Florida, UAB. He's more of the slot guy, work the middle. Jimmy's one of them post deep ball, uh, those corner routes. I think that's what Jimmy like to do. I mean, I think Jimmy can do a reverse. Jimmy can catch the ball on the curve and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think that's what Jimmy really do. I think Jimmy is that post guy, that deep route, that post corner. That's what Jimmy want to do. And them deep crosses, stuff like that. I think that's what Jimmy do. And he might do a little skinny post, but I hope Jimmy benefit by the running game. If we run the ball now, we can do a lot of play actions. And I think that's when you will really see Jimmy like get behind the defense on these play actions. So I think all these wide receivers coming in is gonna help Jimmy. I think. Yeah, Horn, he playing now. He playing. I know Jimmy gonna play. Jimmy like too solid of a piece of the puzzle. Yeah, Travis want that Heisman, Shadur want that Heisman, but honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all 100% the truth. When yo, let me say this right, because I don't want y'all to think I'm hating. When your team playing on the high level, you don't win the Heisman most of the times because everybody eating. Like look at Daniels this year, he won the Heisman, but they ain't win. They ain't make it to the playoffs. Caleb Williams, he won the Heisman last year. They didn't make it to the top games. So a lot of guys is winning the Heisman now. They got the stats. They put up these pretty numbers. But when you solid, when everybody good, when you got a number one and a number two back, and both of them like got like 7 touchdowns apiece, Then you got like a tight end that's working. You got three wide receivers that's putting in work. Everybody getting close to like 5 touchdowns. You got two wide receivers that's about to hit 1,000 yards. Like when you spread it around like that, it's hard for anybody to win the Heisman. Now you might can win the DB award, but it's even hard to have a #1 wide receiver when you got so many guys you can spread the ball around with. And like with Shador, he really might not win the quarter. The only way I feel like Shador should win the quarterback awards and stuff is just if his efficiency is so nice where he had like 80+% on his passes, and his interception touchdown ratio is like 40 touchdowns and 2 interceptions on the year. But I don't think he's gonna have all them yards that he had like at Jackson because our running game is gonna be so good this year. I don't think he's gonna have a lot of yards. And I feel like if we up by 21 points in the fourth quarter, they should pull him and start working these other guys. Because you don't want Shador to get hurt. He already, got a little back injury, and like that back, that's something you can't play with right there. So I don't think Shador is going. The name of the game now is to go showcase what you got and get out of here not hurt. Because if you limp into the combine, you gonna drop in your draft stock. You go from a first round to a second to maybe a fourth rounder if you stay injured. And that's Travis. And now we got this injury with Shador. Like I said, last year Shador, he got that epidural or the not an epidural. I'm talking about that. He got that cortisone shot. What he? Yeah, he got a cortisone shot. You don't want that, man. That when you get that kind of shot, it numb your body where you go out there playing and you can still hurt yourself. Hey, there we go. Michigan didn't win the Heisman, and they won the championship though. Uh, and when Georgia won the championship, them back to back, they didn't have no Heisman winners on their team. Like Shador might be top 5 for the Heisman, but I don't even think Travis need to. I don't even think Travis need to, cause he need to play a whole year. This will be his first year playing like the whole year. I know somebody was saying the new recruiter they got from FAMU, he was watching Travis run like 100-yard sprints and like he wasn't even breathing hard. So it's like his conditioning is like no other. And I get that. Now I understand that. That's great. That's kind of how Allen Iverson was. Some guys like that, they don't get tired. They just can keep going. They don't really sweat. But I just want the man to have a healthy year. I don't want him to get injured again. And he's not big enough to just man people like T Mac, the big wide receiver from Washington. If somebody get mad at him and try to hit him real hard, I mean they can try, but he's so big, it's awkward. He can little boy you out there. Um, Travis, he got that good juke move, but I ain't gonna lie. A lot of time when Travis catch the ball, and I be seeing them D linemen and stuff coming from the back, and Travis be stopping and jigging. I'm like, man, if Travis trying to stop and juke one guy and somebody hit him from the back, he already little legs and stuff. I don't want that man to get hurt. Oh yeah, okay, so that's good. Webster gonna be the kick returner. I wanted Dylan to be the kick returner. Y'all heard Dylan run the track this year, right? Coach Prime gonna let him run track. I want to see all them boys run track. I want them to. Two things I want Colorado to do. I think they'll be good fundraisers. I want to see Colorado, Baby T.O., um, Jimmy, Dylan, and my man Wester. I want to see all them on a 4x1 against Colorado track team. And I want to see Baby T.O., Travis, and there's some more dudes that can hoop. I want to see them play against the basketball team. Just a friendly game, friendly game. But I know we got some guys that can hoop. What you say, Travis? Hey, from what they said, Travis might be more conditioned than Jerry Rice. From what they were saying, yeah, you're right. A lot of people do kick the ball into the end zone, but I want to see Dylan. Cause this is the thing. We can throw the ball to that wide receiver and get him the ball. I don't know if Dylan gonna get as many reps with McCaskill in that backfield right now. So we need to get Dylan the ball somewhere else. So if he get the ball on kickoff and punt return, and if he end up scoring on kickoff or just having a long run, I think that'll still kind of keep him satisfied. I mean, I feel like Dion is a prime kind of guy. He loyal to prime, but you still want to play, man. You want to see some cheerleaders in the portal. Oh, I don't know if y'all saw that when I posted the Miss Black America pageant thing on there on the thumbnail. I forgot to talk about that. But I thought they stopped doing that. I thought they stopped doing the Miss Black America pageant like back in the 90s or whatever. They said they still do it. I don't know if they starting it back, but I know they did one in December last year, and I think they do it in New York, I want to say. But the sad thing about it, they only had like 400 views when they announced who the winner was. They only got like 400 views on YouTube. I'm like, man, I know girls Instagram models got more than 400 views, and I'm like, that wasn't a good look. That means some people family ain't even looking. That means the contestants ain't even looking at the video on YouTube. That wasn't a good look. But I would I like the woman that won. I think she was saying she kind of like a veterinarian and she do a lot. Like she was a smart woman, right? Nice looking woman, smart. Like they should they should go out with some of the NFL players. Some of these first round picks and all that. They should hook up. At least go out on a date. At least let them escort them. Like the quarterback Williams. He should at least just escort one of them or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Cause a lot of dudes in the man, we keep it funky. And I know this kind of off subject, but it's on subject. Cause I just seen this clip this week when there's a white pastor in Tennessee when he was telling the white girls in church, he was like, when he was talking to the whole congregation, he was like, you keep seeing all these NFL players with these white girls, and he was like, what's going on? This is crazy. And he said, girls, if y'all want to marry one of these NFL guys or one of these black guys, don't ask me to do it because I'm not doing it. And hey, look, that's it right. That's a whole nother can of worms right there. But a lot of these black guys feel like, okay, I'm at the top of my craft. I'm doing stuff at a high level. It's hard for me to find somebody that I can really gel with that understand how hard I'm trying to work. These ladies in these pageants, they understand that. They understand how to work real hard and like wearing them shoes is painful and they still smiling and waving in parades and they it's cold outside and they mouth cracking but they still smiling and waving. Just like I was looking at the game the other day, the Baltimore game. I walked from my truck to this bar and I'm talking about just walking. It was probably like a 3-4 minute walk. And I was cold, my chest hurting, and I got the whole hoodie on and everything. I get in there, I start watching the game. These dudes got no shirt on out here with you got the pads or whatever, but your sleeves out. I mean, no sleeves, their arms out, their legs out, they breathing in this air for 3 hours. And I'm like, dang, I'm out here tripping because I had to walk 4 minutes in the cold, and these dudes out here for 3 hours in the cold. Like that's sacrifice, man. And that's why when I was looking at the Texans, that quarterback here did good all year. But that cold weather was affecting his brain, dog. When you play in the cold weather for a long time, that just hurt, man. It hurt. Even after the game, your feet be like yellow and stuff and like a bluish color. It's like you done got frostbite. Uh what are you talking about, George? I look like I'm 5 years behind in child support. Look, man. Look, like my homeboy say for my hometown, I don't got no chilling. I don't got no chilling. I need some I'm trying to get me a little baby. I need me a little baby. Go out there and throw the football with him. Teach him how to hustle. I need me a little baby. Oh yeah, playing in that snow. I remember I was playing at Duke and it was snowing. Man, when I got at Duke, they I don't know how it is now, but this was back in their heyday. I walked inside their stadium for their basketball their gymnasium, and it was okay. It was it was okay for a nice high school. It was not okay for Duke Blue Devil. I thought it was gonna be way better than that. I thought it was gonna be something state of the art, real nice. Them bleachers like they was been there since 1978. The locker room was okay at best. I remember being in that locker room. I was taking my socks off. My feet were yellow, man. I told my homeboy, I said, man, dang, you gonna have to cut my foot off. Hey, but my homeboy Big Hurt, he from Portland, so he used to playing in the snow. I'm from South Georgia. I wasn't used to that, man. Hey, look, boy, hey, I don't even go on Chico page on all them parents Chico be interviewing. Boy, some nice looking moments, man. Some nice looking moments. I said, I don't even go over there. It's some but y'all go look at that. Y'all pull up that Miss America, well, Black Miss America, and y'all look at the runner up. The runner up so thick, boy. God, I told him I didn't know. The runner up so thick. I I see she had a blue dress on when she get the runner up, but it was another time when she had a red dress on. Boy, hey, all these boys going to the draft, they need to go over there, that Miss America, and find them a wife now. I think they went between 19 and 27. So a lot of these boys, hell, y'all heard y'all heard about the dude from Miami? He used to play for Oregon, tight end. He just got cleared to play his ninth year. His ninth year. He got red shirt his first year. Second year, he broke his leg or something like that. The third year, I think he like broke his ankle or tore a ligament or something like that. Then you had the COVID year. So all these years, that's 4 years right there. He really didn't play. COVID year, red shirt freshman year, and then he broke his leg and he broke his ankle. And then he had another year where he like tore a ligament or something. So that's like 5 years where he didn't play. And I know he played 1 year at Oregon and he had decent stats. And then last year he played in Miami and he had decent stats. That's 5, 6, 7. And so I don't know. He must have played another year at Oregon, but he got approved for 1 more year at Miami. And dog, it's 9 years in college, bro. 9 years. That boy finna have tenure. Don't it take 10 years to get tenure. Uh, oh, Carter, you went to Mississippi State. Hey, Carter, did you play with Robert Bean and Swoop? Hey, and that ground be hard, boy. That ground be like a brick, boy. And when you lay on it, it feel like you laying on inside a freezer. Uh, yeah, that spring game gonna be lit. I ain't gonna lie. If I ain't have all this stuff to do around my farm, oh yeah, y'all go subscribe over there at my cow. I need like 60 more people so I can get monetized over there. Y'all subscribe to my cow cabin YouTube channel. I'm trying to get that thing popping, man. I'm doing all that. People be talking about how our food jacked up and we don't know what we eating and all that kind of stuff. I'm doing all that so we can have our own food so we know you can come out there and look at your food. You can come out there and see your cows. You can see your chickens. So now you know exactly what you're eating at my spot. And like I'm gonna have my all my stuff like free roam. We're gonna feed them here and there, but like my chickens, they're gonna actually go out in the field and eat stuff out in the field and come back in. Um, but y'all go subscribe, man. Help me out. And I'm gonna do a lot of like petting zoos and learning stuff for little kids, man. I'm gonna have it lit. I'm gonna have it lit for the little kids. Uh, mm, uh, hey, you was at oh damn, you left. You got there right after them boys. You got there right after them boys. I think maybe you was there with Cannonball. I forgot Cannonball's real name. Man, he played linebacker. Um, but I played with all them boys at GMC, man. That boy, that look, Snoop, Swoop, however you say his name, he went first. I think first round or second round, and I think Robert Bean went like in the fourth round to Cincinnati. I was playing the game with Robert Bean. Robert Bean had 5 picks. Five picks in one game, bro. Crazy. 5 picks. Uh, I don't really have no problem with foxes. Well, man, I got a problem with coyotes, but the coyotes, like, I could go show you 5 coyote bodies around my fence. We trap them and all that kind of stuff. But they really, I'm gonna tell you the thing about coyotes. They got deer and they got rats and mice and stuff like that to eat. So they'll eat a lot of that stuff. And they might catch a baby, a newborn baby here and there, if the mama have them way out in the field somewhere. But they don't never come up to the house like that for real. So I can hear him at nighttime yelling and hollering. The dude next to me, he got like 800 acres of land. So I hear him out there chasing them deer, but they don't really come up to me like that for real. They stay. I caught one on my property one time. That joke was booking out. Booking out. I was chasing it. That joke was booking. Uh oh, you play with Norwood? Yeah, Norwood came to the Falcons. Norwood them long legs, man. That joke was built up like a cartoon character. The second podcast is called Cow Cabin. cow cabin. I'm gonna have some cabins out there where people can look out the window and you can see the cows. Like the cow gonna be able to look in the window, big eye looking in the window at you like this. But for the people that don't want to get up and close to the cows, they can stay in the house, stay in the AC. Some people don't like bugs and all that wildlife, so they'll do it from inside. But some people want to get up and close and personal with them. We can do that too. So I was feeding my well, no, I wasn't feeding them. I was breaking the ice because it froze the other day. I was breaking the ice on my water troughs, and I'm going out in the field to break the ice so they can get some water. My two bulls, they started chasing my darn truck, all happy, jumping up and down, thinking I'm about to feed them. I'm like, man, y'all get my darn way. I'm trying. So they it's funny. They kind of now some people they treat their animals like they animals. I kind of treat my animals like they pets. They gonna be able to be on the property for so long before I process them or whatever, before I sell them. I kind of let them get a little, kind of like 3, 4, 5 years before I bust them down. So at least they get to have some kind of life. I got 4-legged cows, man. I got Black Angus. I got Black Angus, and some of them mixed with a little Brahma. And I'm trying to get some cracker cows. We call them cracker cows in Florida, but some people call them pine meadow cows. They got little horns and stuff. They kind of like a longhorn, but their horns are not as big. Um, and eventually I'm gonna have like 30 different kind of cow breeds on my property. And so people can come out because I didn't know all this when I first started looking at cows. I didn't know it was so many breeds. It's just like how you got a bunch of different kind of dogs, you got a bunch of different kind of cows. So, but the Black Angus is the one that sells the most when you try to take it to market. Black Angus gonna always bring you the most money. The other cows are just kind of good to look at. Some of them they have their different benefits and stuff like that. Um, like a Black Angus in Florida when it's hot, they can really like have a heat stroke because they so hot. You need to have trees and stuff where they can get up on because that black fur they bring in a lot of heat. They said they be like 20 degrees hotter than a normal cow because they all black. And you got other cows that's like a Charolais, they white. So a Charolais gain more weight than the Black Angus because they can eat throughout the summertime because they don't get as hot. So I'm gonna have all this stuff so when little kids come out there, they can learn what's going on with these cows. Even grown folk, when they come out there, you're gonna learn a lot. Uh nah, no heifer, not yet. I'm gonna get me a heifer. I mean a Hereford, my bad. I'm gonna get me a Hereford. And I want to get me a Hereford and a Swaggeroo and a Brahma. Those are my next things on my list. I'm trying to get. Yeah, I mean, I stay right next to the river. I stay like a mile away from the river. So I got water all up under my ground. I got some ponds and stuff dug out there too. So if something happened to my pumps, they can go get water out the pond. So I got a backup for them. The bad thing about Herefords, they get pink eye a lot. So when I be going on the road, man, I don't want to be dealing with no come back, my darn cow eye swole up. Uh, but I'm gonna get some though. I like how the Herefords look when they get big. When they fill out, that's a big old cowboy. They got a big old head on it. But what else I gonna tell y'all? So we talked about the Super Bowl thing. Supposed to talk about that. So y'all know the colors to the Super Bowl. If y'all ain't heard it, it's supposed to be a conspiracy about that. When the Rams played against who the Rams played against? The Rams played against whoever they played against. They had the same colors as the Rams. Hey, I wrote it down. Where my card is? What McCall? What did I do with McCall? Dang, I done lost McCall again. I lose McCall 2 times. Oh, here you go. Here you go. All right. So when the Bengals played against the Rams, the colors was like orange and yellow. Last year, the colors for the Super Bowl logo and all this stuff was like green and red. And who played in the game was the Eagles and the Chiefs. Now, this is the thing about this logo was already out there. Like they already put the logo out like at the beginning of the season. If it ain't at the beginning of the season, it's like around like week 5 or something, they put the logo out. So this year the logo was red and purple. So everybody's saying it's gonna be the 49ers and Baltimore in the Super Bowl. They already got it rigged. It's already rigged. Oh, I like them black borders. I'm trying to get 2 black borders right now. They got like a white face. So a black border, y'all, they a black cow with a white face. And I'm trying to get one that got a white face with black eyes and a black little thing around his mouth. Like he got a mask on. Uh oh, so y'all know something about these cows and stuff too. Okay. Nah, I don't cut my own steak. We got like 2 or 3 people around here that do it. So they have to schedule an appointment and he'll cut it up. It's hard to do a whole cow because you got to have like 2 or 3 families, or you got to have somebody that got a big event to get rid of all that meat. I ain't never heard no bald head. Oh, I ain't never, I ain't never had that. I ain't never had that, Brian. Uh, but yeah, y'all. So they saying the Super Bowl is rigged. They already know who gonna be in it. That's how they. I'm gonna try it next year. I'm gonna bet. Hey, next year I'm bet. I'm bet. Y'all gonna think I got a betting channel next year. Uh, y'all heard like I think $700 million was bet on Colorado last year. 700 million. They got some bets out of me too. They got some. It wasn't no million though. It was a few thousand though. Uh, Now the Chiefs play against Baltimore. I think the Chiefs. Well, somebody play against one of the red teams play against Baltimore next week. I think the Chiefs got to play against Baltimore next week, or Baltimore got to play against the 49ers next week. Whenever Baltimore play against the 49ers, if they play them again, I'm gonna be nervous because last game Baltimore they put a hurt on the 49ers. And most times when you beat a team real bad, it's hard to beat them a second time because they learn from their mistakes. So they come back out ready, corrected their mistakes. The team that won come out thinking, we beat their head last time. We finna beat them again. And sometimes that monkey jump on your back. I don't know, dog. The Chiefs, they dropping a lot of balls, man. They dropping a lot of balls. Detroit do look good. Detroit do look good. So who Detroit play next week? I think Detroit. I don't know. So Detroit play against the 49ers next week. Detroit might make it now. Detroit looking real good. They looking real good. Hey, and look, I'm telling y'all that I rock with Shannon, and I'm on the fence with Stephen A. But when Shannon and Stephen A. said Lamar Jackson then deserved that money, he was stealing money from the Baltimore Ravens. I got mad. And like I'm watching Shannon, I see little outtakes and stuff here and there, and he making it seem like he didn't say that. He just going on. He just going on. I like, okay, that was good radio. You made me listen to that podcast when y'all was talking about that man that deserved that money. Cause you don't supposed to talk about another man money like that. Like, I mean, you can talk about how somebody making money. Oh, boy, he getting money, boy. But they paid. But when you start saying somebody don't deserve money, you cross the line. You cross the line. You don't supposed to never talk down on the person when they get their money. Uh, yeah, they should have kept Hill. And you're right. Mahomes does play well up under pressure. But them boys ain't looking too good, man. And I would say this: them linebackers. I'm telling y'all, them linebackers. I know one dude named Queenie and the other one Queens or something like that. And I can't think of the other name, but I know 0 and 6. 0 and 6. Them boys do not play the radio. I won't be surprised if San Francisco play against the Ravens in the Super Bowl, because from what I see, they got the two best linebacking cores. Name somebody with a better linebacker core than the Ravens and the 49ers. Tampa was kind of cool, but I think their linebackers done got old. I know one of them got old. I don't even know if he's still on the team. 'Cause I watched the highlights today, and I seen some little short linebacker out there. He was mad because he couldn't cover Kelsey. So I don't think they got their same core linebackers no more. That when they won the Super Bowl, I don't think they got that same tandem. Uh, hey, I'm gonna drop a gem on y'all. And I said this last year, and people said I was doing too much. I was kind of being messy or whatever. But no, listen to what I'm about to say, y'all. No fully black quarterback, Russell Wilson mix and Mahomes mix. Y'all understand this? No fully mama and daddy black quarterback has never started the season at summer camp as the quarterback, the starting quarterback, and won the Super Bowl. Doug Williams won that one year, but Doug Williams took over like week 8. The other guy got hurt. He came in, started winning, took him to the playoffs, and won. And slipped up and won the Super Bowl. There's never been a African American full blooded. It ain't no such thing as full blooded, but y'all know what I'm saying. Mom and daddy. He started as the starter day one and has won the Super Bowl. Never. Never. I did my research on that, dog. Never. Now, Detroit looked like the best overall team, and Goff looked real good. I felt good for Goff last week when he beat the Rams. Goff slanging it, boy. I'm talking about Goff throwing the ball like Brett Favre or Stephen Nair. That ball zipping through the. I'm talking zipping. I don't remember Goff having that kind of zip on his balls. Detroit got two running backs, them wide receivers. Oh, and I want to do a thing about the. See, y'all probably don't know this, man. I be having some videos I be want to drop for y'all, man. I just don't be having time. Y'all know how LeVar Ball had his 3 boys, and Coach Prime got his 3 boys. It's another guy. He was a Miss Olympia, a Mr. Olympia. Uh, His name was John Brown. John Brown changed his son's name to Saint Brown. He got 3 sons. One play for Chicago Bears right now. One play for Detroit, and he balling. He the best one. Well, he the most durable one. Let me say that. All of them was good, but the one brother, I think the oldest brother, he got hurt, and he just gave it up. And the other one that's on the Chicago team, he battling injuries too. It's just hard for him to stay on the field. So, but that guy had three sons. He worked out with them. His wife was from Germany, I think. Either she was from Germany or she was American, but they was teaching them how to speak German. So these dudes knew how to speak fluent German, English, and their daddy was a Mr. You know how strong you got to be, Mr. Olympia. Um, but he got his boys to the league. All 3 of them did make it to the league, but now there's only 2 left. Coach Prime trying to do that, and LeVar Ball, he did that. Now the other guy that did that, I gotta look up who he is. The white guy, the white he had all 3 of his boys in the league, and I think he got the best story out of everybody because J.J. Watt was one time the face of the NFL. T.J. Watt got better stats than J.J. Watt, and they had a brother that was playing on the same team with T.J. Watt for the Steelers for a minute. He was like a fullback. So they had 3 sons, 2 of them on the same team. So LeVar Ball almost did it. He almost did it when the son that stole them glasses was at Charlotte. If he'd have made that team, they would have been the same boat. But the Watts family, they did the best job because 2 of their sons played for a long time. All 3 of them did play, and 2 of them did play on the same team. Hey, all 3 of them was in the league at the same time. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ain't it, Jay? What's your order? Fish fillet. I thought Detroit was messing up when they traded Deontay Swift to the Eagles. I said, man, they should not did that. But shoot, them boys, they ain't missed a beat. They haven't missed a beat. Oh, I'm gonna try to see can I get my man. He might have some restrictions, but my man Daniel Jeremiah, he worked for the NFL Network. He an analyst, and he break down like draft picks and all this kind of stuff. I want to see when he come on my show and do something with me and Big Hurt, and cause we all know we all play together. See what he break down Colorado potential guys that could go in the draft, like what round they might go in and stuff like that. Um, Hell, I know we got Weaver and we got some defensive ends that might make a little noise. We'll see. We'll see. But that'd be cool if I can get DJ on here, man. I was looking at some of his videos on YouTube. I'm like, hey, DJ, I got about the same amount of views as you, dog. And you've been doing this for like 10, 20 years. For real, I didn't know Steve McNair brothers made it to the league. I remember I seen that special. I just seen a special with Steve McNair, and they were showing like how the death or whatever is kind of like fluky, like it's kind of like unsolved mystery still. And they were saying, I seen the moment she was talking about how Fred was good, and there's another brother that was good. And but Steve came up. That's how I know him to be. That the little brother always be the best because he had to go against the older brothers. That's why, like the linebacker and wide receiver we just got, all 3 of their brothers, they was on the same team at UAB, not UAB, FL, whatever that school is in South Florida. I can't. It's 2 of them down there, so I get them mixed up. Um, but All three of them was on the same team at the same time in college. I don't know how their mama did that, but she did. What position? I thought Tim played. I thought Fred played quarterback. What they moved to wide receiver or something? DC4L. What's that? What's DC4L? I know that, but my brain won't kick in. Getting old, y'all. Is that a movie? Hey, you know what? I thought he was on the practice squad, but I noticed I haven't been seeing Aubrey posting the any videos with him with the, because you know he was at Miami Dolphins, and I seen the guy the other day. You know when Mahomes was running, they had a linebacker number 45, I think, and another guy. They kind of like slowed up, and I seen that 45. I thought about Miller, but I think for the Dolphins he weighed number 52. Well, he was wearing number 52. But y'all, oh, he switched to tight end. Brian like cutting up. Brian must be a comedian, y'all. Brian going on tour with Cat Williams and Charleston White. That look, that tour should happen. Somebody was saying Cat Williams about to get his house repossessed or something like that. He need to do that tour with Charleston White, man. That tour was sell out. Eddie Murphy said nobody ain't broke his record yet. He still hold the record for the most sellouts or the biggest grossing tour or something like that. It's kind of funny because Cat Williams said he done did broke a lot of records. But Kevin Hart was making it seem like he had broke a lot of records. And Eddie Murphy making it seem like Eddie Murphy Raw or Delirious or whichever one of them still hold a all-time grossing record. I'm like, man, that can't be true, man. That was back in the 80s, dog. That was back in the 80s. Chappelle could have broke that, man. When he was hot. Oh man. Oh, Dallas Cowboy for life. That's why he's talking about my condolences. Oh, oh. Hey, the Dallas Cowboys used to be America's team. Now is uh now it's Colorado. Colorado America's team now. Uh and what they talking about with Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb mama going in on Dak Prescott? You can't be doing that, man. What's up with these mamas, man? Them mamas was going at it at LSU. These mamas be wilding, but LeBron James mama was on the court. Ever since LeBron James mama was on the court trying to get mad at referee, I ain't seen her since. I ain't seen her since. Miss B, you don't know who Charleston White? Charleston White. Look, when Charleston White was going on tour with TK Kirkland, and dang, I forgot the name of the company that they was doing it with. It's kind of like a Def Jam or something like that. It's a big name that everybody know about now. But when they start putting Charleston White name on there, tickets start selling out. At first, they wasn't putting his name on there. Once they started putting his name on there, he started saying, like, look, Charles White be getting 1 million views. Like, Charles White and Cat Williams are kind of like the most viewed people on YouTube right now was just doing interviews. And maybe Umar Johnson and Coach Prime. And he wanted to be a comedian so bad. Cat Williams said he always give everybody a fair shot. When Charles White, when he was on tour with TK Kirkland, he was saying they were cheating him out his money. They kept saying we're gonna send you a check to the house, and he will never get no check. So I don't know what's up with that. I just know he said he want to go on tour. He want to help people come up. Cat Williams said he do the same thing. He help people come up. They could go on tour together and blow the doors off of it. And they need to bring little JJ back. What happened to that little comedian, little JJ, that little boy, JJ? They say Steve Harvey did it wrong. What? You ain't never watched a college game before? What state you from, Miss Me? You must be from Mississippi. You must be from Mississippi. You must be from Alaska. Oh yeah, Charles White big. Look, and I'm gonna tell y'all what's so crazy. The first time I seen Charles White, it was like 2 years ago. He was on Facebook Live, arguing back and forth. Like he do a lot of stuff with them little bad kids, some juvenile kids. He always be doing. Yeah, he be trying to help them now, but he act wild just like them because they pay attention, and he teach them when he acting wild, but he be teaching them about the laws. Like little kids, they might say stuff like, "Yeah, Charles, I'm gonna shoot you next time I see you. You a punk, man." So Charles would be like, "Oh yeah, you gonna shoot me? I want to see you try it. I want to see you try it. I'm finna call and report you to the police because I got video evidence of you saying you gonna shoot me. That was a threat. That's a threat. So if I see you and you step towards me, I can shoot you and I'm in my right because you done made a threat to me and it's public now." So he teaching them, but he hollering, he doing, oh, boy, I got this gun, boy. But you better not. He be doing all that wild stuff, but at the same time, he be teaching the law. I peeped game how he was doing it back in the day. He be teaching them the law, but since he do so much wild stuff, a lot of people tune in for that wild factor. He started getting in trouble, so he started saying he wanted to be a comedian because comedians and rappers can kind of say more stuff and get away with it that normal people can't get away with. So now he's trying to be a comedian, and he actually kind of funny. He funny sometimes. Um, so I like to see him and Cat Williams going to. I thought that Miss Me out there. That must be Mississippi. How y'all don't got them but college teams in Mississippi? How you ain't never seen no Lord have mercy? Y'all, Mississippi, Alabama, and South Carolina, and Virginia, the only teams don't got no darn pro sports. And you talking about you ain't never watched a college game? Oh, you started watching him when he was at Jackson. Boy, I wish I went to an HBCU. I would have needed some help on child support if I went to HBCU. Them little cheerleader girls, them what they call them, majorettes, the ones that dance, the ones that be the ones that be up in the stands be dancing. One of them will go, then the other one will go, then another will go. half of them will go, then the other half will go. And when right there, boy, whoo, whoo, whoo. Hey, yeah, y'all got some stuff. I'm just look. I didn't know Mississippi. I just found this out this week. Mississippi got the most black people by percentage. They got more black people in Mississippi by percentage than any other state. I think y'all got like 38%. Y'all almost 40% of the state is black. I thought Mississippi, just from me listening, outside looking in, Mississippi was so hard on black folks in Mississippi that all the black people were leaving. Like I heard a long time ago, there's a lot of people left from Mississippi, went to Chicago, all that stuff. So I thought a lot of people left Mississippi and got the heck up out of it. Like one of the Black Panthers, he was talking about that. They left and went to LA. So a lot of people leaving Mississippi. And y'all still got the most? Boy, y'all still got the most black folks in the state? Well, I don't know if y'all got the most like per by numbers. Cause I know Atlanta, Georgia got a whole lot of folks. But I know y'all got the most by percentage. Yeah. Like if Mississippi get jungle fever real bad for like 3 years, y'all be at 50%. Hey, Brian give y'all hell. Brian tells us no y'all don't. But I guess with Alabama and Mississippi, because y'all don't have no big cities, like y'all got some nice size cities, but y'all don't have no big cities like to be able to support a an NFL team or a pro basketball team. This is how you can kind of tell when your city big enough to. Now y'all remember I drive trucks, so when when a city starts a perimeter, like how you have like a major highway that'll run through the city, but then they'll get a loop going around the city. Like Atlanta got 285. I think Charlotte got 495 or something like that now. Uh, Memphis got something to go around that. Houston got 16 go around that. Like all the major cities, they end up getting like a little loop to go around it. Once you get that loop to go around it, now y'all got enough people to have these these pro teams and stuff. Now you got enough people that gonna support the games. Uh, hey, 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 y'all leave Atlanta alone now. Y'all leave Atlanta alone. We set the world on fire. Look, man, I was watching when I was looking at the Black America, Black Miss America thing, the pageants. So I'm trying to share that on one of my little Facebook groups to show the folks. I'm like, man, they don't even got 400 views on here, man. And another video popped up with black man Miss America. I was like, Lord have mercy. Like, why y'all just let these women have their Miss America? Why y'all trying to be zesty all in the black Miss America? I'm like, just I said we can't have that. We can't have that. What's up, Bear? Bear, you gonna have to catch. You gonna have to rewind it, man, and catch the beginning. I'm about to jump up out of here. That boy tired, but I'll be in the A. I'll be in the A tomorrow. Though I'm going to Atlanta. Hold on, let me see what y'all talking about. Hey, any one of y'all from Carlos Miller hometown? I like Carlos Miller, David Banner, and who else from Mississippi? David Banner, Carlos Miller. That's all I can think of off the top of my head that I know that I rocks with. That song David Banner did with Chris Brown, that just go hard to this day, boy. Stun is a habit. Get like me. Boy, you played Cowboy back in 1988. Woo! I bet y'all having fun, but that when School Days came out, wasn't it? Then School Days come out around by that time. I ain't know what I was a little kid watching that. I ain't know what the hell was going on watching School Days. I bet y'all had some fun. Now that's one thing I wish I went to a black school so I could have went. Man, at App State, they tried to do a crossover. It was like 3 people crossing over. They ain't even had a cues one on the yard. I was like, man, what's going on here, man? This is my college experience. And my first wife, she went to Tennessee State, TSU, the school that Eddie George coaching at now. And one time it was a whole bunch of them. They was doing something. And they started singing their school song and everything. It felt like I was in that movie Fair. What was that movie? What movie that is, man? Dang. When they sang the song Fair East Side. Fair East Side. They was singing, dog. They was singing that song. I said, damn. That school song, they was singing that jump so good. I was like, damn, man. I don't even know App State song. I don't even know it. Oh, let me see. Look here, man. Carter. It's a place. It's a good hamburger joint downtown. But right across the street, it's a club called Bulldog. Look, it's so many clubs in Atlanta that changed and moved from one spot. Bulldog that stayed Bulldog the whole time. And you don't want to go in no Bulldog. You do not want to go in there. So even I had to hook up one of my homeboys, and we went to the I can't think of the burger place across the street from it. But we were going over there. I had to park my car down the street and walk in front of Bulldog to get to the other place. I felt so uncomfortable, man, walking over there across that street, man. I was like, man, I hope nobody don't see me out here walking around like, oh, there go T. T, what you doing at Bulldog? Oh, man. Uh, but y'all, what they call it, wax and steak, boy, god dang. Okay. They say I say Alcorn wrong. I say Alcorn. They say I say it wrong. All right. I seen that Sap, he was looking real happy getting off the jet, getting on the jet. And it looked like he was on the boat. I looked at the jet in the background. It looked like a private jet. It looked like it was like white and brown. I'm like, is that Boulder? Is that Colorado's jet? So if he riding on a private jet, more than likely he in there. But I made a video talking about that last night, man. Like, man, this stuff happened a long time ago. And the second incident that happened like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, he had an agreement with them ladies. And then they tried to renege and get more money out of him. So they were kind of extorting him. And I'm like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand if a lady accuses us of doing something, but if the woman doing something wrong to you too, both of y'all should get charged. I don't understand that. So, but if y'all want to find that information, I ain't gonna talk about it. Y'all have to go find it on your own. Yeah, hey, I missed Atlanta in the 80s. I missed the 80s and the 90s. At the early like 92, 94. I missed that. I was too young then. That's when Dion and what's my man name for the Hawks? Dominique Wilkins, they had that club 21 Prime. No, it was Club 21. That's what it was called. Club 21. She was 21 and Prime was 21. That was tight right there. Uh are you went to school and grew up with David Banner? Oh, his brother. Oh, okay. All right. And see, like, why they don't ever have David Banner at Jackson? Or maybe he have been there and I just missed it. But it's like I noticed when white folks do stuff, they'll bring the same acts back for years and years. And Bon Jovi and all them, they still get money. They still get money. They ain't had a hit since the 80s and they still get money. We can have a hit in the same 5 years and they might bring you in one time, but they don't keep bringing you back. Like FAMU. We got man. It's just something wrong, man. Something wrong. We got so much talent, man. It's supposed to be so lit, man. Like why Carlos supposed to did the 85 South, and maybe he have. Y'all correct me if I just don't know. But I didn't see him do the 85 South show at Jackson and in Alcorn and what's the other school? Purple school. No, Mississippi Valley State. That's the other school. Uh, but they started to talk that talk now. They talking about chapters and stuff now. Hey, I knew about Rush College, but I just looked it up the other day when I found out about all them folks that had got buried in Mississippi. And I was like, why the colleges don't protest it? Uh I didn't know Rush College was in Mississippi. And Hines Community College, is that a college or is that a HBCU? Like, is that a JUCO or is that a HBCU? That's what I should say. Hey, you be blessed too, Miss Me. Yeah, lean on me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, you talking about Colorado got like 2 or 3 more scholarships left? I think maybe like 3 more people gonna leave, man. I think 3 more people gonna leave. I actually think one of these linemen gonna leave. I think the lineman that came from Florida, I think he might leave. The one that's from Georgia, he a Georgia boy too. I want him to stay, but I seen that little back and forth they had the other day, and these other guys ain't even got in the building yet. So that's more competition coming in the building, and so I don't know. I feel like one of these linemen gonna leave. One of these offensive linemen gonna leave. That's how I feel. And I was the same way, Carter. I was there to get a degree. I thought I was in me 5 me now, heavy. They knew me, boy. I came down the hallway. Oh, it's just I and me, yo. They knew they was like, there you go. There you go. Well, it's rocket now. Uh, I know David Bennett ain't from Jackson. I know he was from a little small town though. Yeah, Brookhaven. Yeah, I was a Gucci chapter. But y'all done went somewhere else, but my homeboys done they them nukes. Yeah, see that I think my man from Florida. I don't know if his last name David. I mean, I don't know if that's David. I don't know if that's David, but I think he gonna transfer out, man. Like I just don't think he take football that serious. And I think he told like his some in his arm he told like a muscle or something, pec or something. Uh, I don't, just looking at his body, I don't think he take it serious. I think he a big guy. He just lean on that, and he know he been good all his life. But I don't think like how Tyler Brown be working out, getting right. I never seen him and Tyler Brown in a video together working, and both of them red shirted at the same time. I never seen him Tyler Brown working out by himself, and we know Tyler Brown about that action. So I don't think David really applying pressure like that. I mean, I know he's a good player, but I don't think he take football serious. Like I don't think he live and breathe football like Chad Johnson and Ray Lewis and all them boys. I think he played because he always had the advantage. He's just always a big kid and it came easy to him. Yeah. Yeah, we played against Hines in a championship game. I remember it was a dude named TT Oliver, quarterback. That joke was nice, boy. That joke was I got it one time though. I got it one time, but I almost put the lights out now. I almost put TT and TT. He ended up playing for one of these arena teams. I remember that. He did his thing. TT Oliver. Yeah. I think Colorado might steal some more players in the springtime. I think they might steal some more players in the springtime. When he's But I'm gonna say this. What do we really need right now though? Yeah, I told my pick muscle one time, but I told my pick muscle like benching like four something. I supposed to did 2 reps, and I did the 2 reps so easy. I was like, I'm gonna do another rep. Now I was doing it by myself too. I ain't had no spot. Man, that third rep, I felt that jump pop. It felt like my muscle curled up into my chest. That's I could feel it going to my chest. But I made sure I racked that darn weight first, though. I want to let that jump fall on my neck in that gym. I was in there by myself too. But yeah, I took my pick. lifting weights though. He told his pick at practice or in the game. I mean, I'm not saying you can't tell it in the game, but I just don't think he care about it like that. Let me say that. That's all. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like D line, we got. Think about it, we got some D line from last year. We got like 300 dudes from last year that's still on the team. We done brought like 2 or 3 more 300 pounders in this year, and we got like 5 DNs now. We had some DNs already on the squad. You got dude from Detroit to tell me he want to start. Then you got Eric coming in, and I don't know. I think Eric too small to play DN. Maybe he kind of like what's my man Harrison that played for the Steelers. He undersized, but he just gonna give you hell. But I don't think Eric is as big, like just thick wise. So I think they might end up putting him at middle linebacker. But think about it, he played tight end. So he got hands, he can move, he can run, he can shed blockers. So he might be a great middle linebacker. But I think they're gonna put him at defensive end at first just to see what he got. But think about it, we signed a bunch of guys, man. We signed a bunch of D line. And I heard old boy was coming back too. I don't know how true that is. What's the dude that transferred out last year? He was like the strongest guy on the team. Chase Main. I heard he supposed to be coming back. Yeah, we need another tight. We need one more tight end. That's what I said earlier. We need one more tight end. Uh, I don't know. Like with linebacker, we got some linebackers that came in last year that were red shirt. Like we got a dude from London. We got a dude from Florida State. Dude from Florida State that never really played last year. I see he was injured. We have a man from Alabama. Dude from Clemson. We got depth now. Then they got Woods playing linebacker. Yeah, that's all about. But he playing linebacker now. Now I would like to get one more corner, but I think about it, we got 2 good corners. Quote, we got McLean and Travis. But I also think, even though we hit that big blow up on the sideline, I think Buddy he a dog. Damn, I can't think of his name right now. Dang, why can't I got too many names going around in my head, y'all. Stoudemire. I think Stoudemire a dog. Then we got the corner from Oklahoma State. He nice. And I think Cooper's still on the team. Like Cooper, let's do this now. Cooper helped us get 3 wins to come out the block. So he ain't gonna get sorrier. He gonna get better. I think we got a nice squad, man. I think we got some linebacker. I don't know yet. Linebacker. I don't know. But safety, we got better at safety. Now we need to start working on next year for safety. Now looking at that in the portal, I ain't really see nobody that was jumping off the radar. Just like, oh, we got to have this 4-5 star guy next year. So we might try to get some guys out of the portal next year again, like from Ohio State or Miami or something that was a 4-star, 5-star back in the day, and now they transferring out. My chat ain't moving, y'all. Hey, my chat ain't moving. I can't say Stoudemire buster. I think Stoudemire I think he had high expectations for himself, and he didn't realize what he was putting himself into. Like Stoudemire solid because his daddy taught him good technique, but Stoudemire, from what I'm saying, he's not a freak athlete. So when you come and you got good technique and you playing around some guys that they just can do stuff easier than you, it just come no more natural to them. Like with like we were talking about Robert Bean and the cornerbacks. I think his name was Swoop from Mississippi State. I remember when me and Robert Bean all us we used to have to race, like do our sprints and stuff at the end of practice. I used to get next to Robert Bean and try to race him, right? I didn't tell him I was racing him, but in my mind, I'm finna beat him. I'm finna beat him. Because I was a fast linebacker. I played safety and stuff, so I'm finna beat his ass. And he don't know I'm racing him, so for sure I'm finna beat him. Man, every time, first 2, 3 steps, Bean he already in front of me. I'm like, what the hell? But I'm carrying 200 something pounds to like 220, 225. He was like 180 pounds. So, but I just knew I didn't have what he had. I knew I didn't have the same kind of explosiveness that he had. He'll pull away from me too fast. Yeah, so I think we good, man. Chance Main coming back. I think y'all gotta remember, Stoudemire was a freshman last year. If y'all go look at Stoudemire high school tape, he was a beast in high school, y'all. I'm talking about he was nice, nice. Daddy played in the league. Nice, y'all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That Kofi guy, he from London. Yeah. So we got him. We got dude from Kentucky. Yeah, we got like 6 linebackers now, man. Hey, Trevor Woods finna be our red zone specialist. Yeah, Mr. Freedale, that Cooper. Wait, is that Cooper? I don't know. Now, don't give me the line. Don't give me the line. And we'll see in spring. Spring, we gonna see. Spring with these wide receivers we got and these quarterbacks we got, you gonna know who can cover. Spring. Everything gonna let itself be known in the springtime. Hey, y'all saying he's slow. In high school, he looked nice. He did have his struggles in the pros, but a lot of freshmen struggle in when they get to college. When I say pro, when they get to college, a lot of freshmen struggle. They hit that little rookie wall. Well, we'll see what he got in the springtime. We need the bodies anyway. So if he get burnt a lot in the springtime, we know he ain't that guy. I mean, he never did anything great, so I'm not gonna disagree with y'all. I'm just saying when I seen in high school, he looked like he was nice. But I gotta tell people in high school, it's hard to judge because you don't know the talent they playing against. Uh, yeah, you're right about that. Like, I feel like our D line finna make a statement, y'all. That man gonna be talking to welcome to McDonald's. Brian, you a trip. Stoudemire gonna be talking about welcome to McDonald's. Man, I'll take your order. Hey, Carter, don't say that, Carter. Don't say that. Don't say Cooper gonna be in the port, dog. That's a Louisiana boy. Louisiana, them boys play hard now. I just feel like he got the size. I feel like he got the ability to be great, man. I do have almost 200 yards and a half. Don't do that. Don't do that. But look, y'all, man, I've been on here for 2 hours, man. I thought I was going to be on here for 30 minutes. I enjoyed y'all tonight. I appreciate all the likes. And I'll see y'all the next go around. I'm trying to have the rest of the crew on here. And it's too many guys in front of him. Hey, that's true. That's true. But a lot of them guys leaving though. I mean, got 3 more years. Travis gonna be gone next year. But we'll see how that thing pan out. We'll see how it pan out. Oh, you think Cooper gonna be out? Now Cooper could hit that portal. Now that dude from Oklahoma State done came over here, he could hit the portal. But y'all, next year is the year. Well, it's gonna be kind of hard because the draft is after signing day. So a lot of these boys gonna already sign. But I feel like if Colorado make a nice run, only lose like 2 games this year, and we have a lot of guys get drafted, after that it's over, y'all. But look, man, I'm out here, y'all. I gotta get up early in the morning. 2 hours in, and appreciate all y'all. See you next time, man. I'm gone.